when we talk about introducing new songs, I, for one, am really grateful for some of the technological advancements that have happened. You know, when I started leading worship, Al Gore hadn't yet invented the internet, and so there was no such thing as YouTube. Today, a lot of worship leaders will send out a text message or an email with a link to the song on YouTube that they want to use. That way people have the opportunity to hear the song ahead of time before we actually do it on Sunday morning, so that when we do it, then some people there have actually heard it. Now, clearly not everybody in your congregation is going to click on those links and listen to those songs. I get that. But those that do, you have a larger number of people who have already heard the song. It's going to make it easier for them and others as a result to jump into that song. That's really what you want to do. You want to make this process as simple as you can for the people in the congregation in order to get them to join in with you. Some songs are simple enough that you can just kind of use them and throw it out there during the time of worship and it'll work. Most songs aren't like that. A lot of times when I was the primary worship leader at our church, we would do a song the week before, maybe a special music, or we would do it using solos or duets on the verses and just let the people sing on the chorus. Only project the chorus, not the verses. Then the following week, then everything was just kind of normal, if you will, where they got to sing everything. Just a practical way to help them to learn the song a little bit easier. One other thing that we've done a lot at our church, we typically start with one or two songs at the very beginning of the service and then have our main time of praise and worship later on. We'll often introduce a new song at the beginning. Hey, we're going to teach a new song. And then later on, when we go to use it during the main time of praise and worship, then the people that are, well, at least the people that were there for the beginning of the service, have already heard it and can jump in there a lot more readily with it. One of the things that I think is kind of important in this whole issue of introducing new songs is when you do a new song, this was kind of a rule of thumb for me as a worship leader, when I would do a new song, unless there was a compelling reason not to, I would always do it 3 weeks in a row. And the reason for that is because if you introduce a new song and then you don't do it for a month and a half or whatever, in essence, you're going to reintroduce that song again because people really didn't get it. But if you do it 3 weeks in a row, then enough people were there that really got it, so it feels like there's something that we've learned this song, we're getting it, we're getting a hold of it. So if you don't do it then for 6 weeks or whatever, then it's not as big of a deal. I just think that's an important thing. The whole point of this is to make it as simple as possible. If you make the process of learning the new songs difficult, then what you're going to get is spectators, people who are not joining in with you. You don't want that. You want the people to come along with you, and so you want to make the process as simple as you can.
Brought to you by myworshipleadingcoach.com.
Helping you to be more fully equipped as a worship leader.